All right, guys. We are doing gameplay through of the game Control. I guess I've played this game before. I know I had a while ago, but it was, I thought, on the PS4. So now I'm seeing it was actually on the Xbox. I got a full screen this. I can't see anything. Because as soon as I started it up, I got a bunch of achievements and stuff that just loaded. I was like, oh, what did I do? So, this is a very unique game. It's going to be a lot of fun. Oh, there we go. Love to see that. Mute copyright music. See, I was wondering if the game had that, and because it has that, it's going to be easy to share this. Alright, did you save that? Let me make sure. Awesome. So, this game is by Remedy, I believe, but we'll find out shortly. And it's a game in the spiritual realm of Alan Wake, which is one of my favorite games. Let's just start it.
Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room, and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here?
Alright, movie nerds. The movie she's talking about is Shawshank Redemption. Great film. Alright, let's see how this looks. It's running pretty well. Yeah, looks good. If the motion blur becomes a problem, I'll turn it off. But I never know what to do with that. Alright. Collectibles. What would we get? Correspondence. Reminder. Certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated an issued reminder of prohibited materials. Unauthorized weapons, pagers, laptops, smart watches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart, and number 2 pencils. Any objects considered iconic representations of an archetypal concept. Rubber ducks, ketchup bottles. All material under Bureau investigations to be brought in through the private entrances. If you see any lobby personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your supervisor immediately. What a boring office. Can't bring in my rubber duck or my smartphone. Yeah, we're going to be reading the files. I'm sure that's going to... There's going to be a lot of them, but it's one of those games. You want to keep track of everything that's going on. And it's also a game with a lot of cutscenes. So we're going to be watching those too. Major staffing surveillance. Blark. Data center initiative construction. Minor office equipment, janitorial costs, mold removal, HQ livability costs, cost breakdown spreadsheet, see page 5. You think mold would be a higher priority? I think that's part of the joke.
This seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
So I remember a few little things about this game. I remember it being very good. The story's very good. And some people are like, the gameplay is phenomenal. Just in the sense that it's very unique. And the controls feel really tight. But it's weird. You'll see how the combat mechanics go, and it gets kind of floaty and stuff, which is the intent, but I was not super crazy about it. I'm not trying to start this game off with an insult, because I do really like the story. But that's the main reason I'm playing it, is to beat the story, and then we're going to see how we feel about those mechanics once we play it again. But while I'm playing this here on stream, I've decided this is one of those games that would be best to play on stream, because I get to talk through it, and I enjoy just kind of being more involved with the narrative, and wearing a pair of headphones and watching it with headphones on, really listening. Anyway, a shark is his blank, although secure blank, permission to following basic protocol, shoot to kill, good luck. That doesn't sound good. Yeah, as far as I remember from this game, there were some really cool collectibles. They had these videos that you had to watch, replay, that were really like educational, but really creepy. You'll see. What's that? See, look at all this reading. Hello, as you all should know by now, the R4 reports are due by the end of the week. We're still waiting on them from a number of people. If you need an extension, please request form R4.E from your supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filing an R4, then you'll need to get written permission from your department chief saying so. Remember, R4s are mandatory under section 75.2 of the employee manual. If your R4 requires interdepartmental claims, then please contact the appropriate department head, Dr. Darling, Miss Marshall, Mr. Salvador, or Mr. Kirkland, as needed. They'll be busy on Thursday on their annual policy reviews, so please schedule accordingly. Best your admin team. Interesting.
Hello?
Oh, there's a janitor. Apparently he's a big character in this game. According to the lore.
There you are. Hear about the job? Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahto, the janitor, by the way. You work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, then you're relevant. Tell people saunan maalt.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us kind of weird.
Don't be rude.
Janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
I mean, probably. But don't be mean. Go in somewhere.
The cell and the poster.
Cell and the poster. The Shawshank and the Redemption.
Poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
Alright. Audio levels look good. Oh, here we go. This is probably where that copyrighted music would have come in. We say no. No copyright striking here. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but what was the other game I was on? I've been playing a lot of games that have had this style of like opening creepy, kind of David Fincher like
Did I lose you there for a
cutscenes,
moment?
credit sequences. I don't know why it took me so long to think of
My
that.
baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
I want to explore. Nope. Reminder, drafting any public-facing material. While pending any notifications of death relates to Willow Hall, please adhere to the following guidelines. Words/phrases to use. In the service of his or her country, regrets, proud or pride, will be remembered. Words, phrases to avoid. Alaska. Scissors. Blood or bleed. Loss. Apologies. Sorry. So, I do apologize. I'm very sorry about Alaska. Those scissors made a lot of blood, and I apologize for your loss. Oh, shit. That was what I wasn't supposed to say. What's that? That is a creepy face. The closest man in the world. Oldest man in the world. Is that closest? Ugh. Standing right behind you. This is one of those games that probably has an achievement for collecting everything. Which, probably won't do. If I do it, I'll cut out a lot of that so you guys don't get bored. But who's to say? The noise. Oh. Non-official. Barbara, I am not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the day. In fact, for the rest of the week. In fact, cancel every appointment I've ever made. I can't trust them, Barbara. Not a single one. Trench. Isn't there a Detective Trench in Mindhunters? Which is a really good show. It is spooky. And also David Fincher. No, I didn't make that connection right away. Hey
Here's
now.
the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very
Or
powerful
an
weapon.
oops.
Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner, and you're it.
Look at this place. Where am I?
Uh-oh.
The same gun. Okay. Now I have a gun.
Fire. Takes a minute to reload, doesn't it? Yeah, this is one of those games with reusable ammo. You don't, yep, automatically reloads. And a whop. It's a playstyle. Oh, and these guys.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here. Things have quieted
One way to
down
look at
outside.
things.
Is it safe to go?
Define safe to go.
You can't let this happen. 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 You can't let this happen.
The visuals in this game are just phenomenal.
You stopped it. You. Oh, thank you. That was horror.
Well, anyway, that was terrifying. And you still are. nightmarish version of live action effects with the video game graphics. Kind of reminds me of the game Senua, or Hellblade's Senua's Sacrifice, I think it's called. It's a crazy. It's amazing. If you haven't played Senua, you have to. But it is a head trip. Now, what did we just pick up? I'm gonna read everything. I told you guys. Ah, what a handsome man. I sure hope he doesn't go insane. We checked out the suspected AWE in Duluth. I've been to Duluth. Wasn't anything, just like the house fire before this, and the malfunctioning clothes dryer before that. My team is pretty sick of duds. We need to find a better way to sort the fake AWEs from the real things. Or we need to rotate these field agents off for a bit. Anyway, we're en route to Sherman Ranch, next one on the list. Let's hope it's a little livelier there. Agent Keenum.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. A side note, remember to cover their connection to the astral plane as well. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it. Lose and you're, well, fired. Thank you. I'm Dr. Darling, Head of Research, Federal Bureau of Control.
Interesting, to say the least. Ah! Don't do that. Weapon mods. I don't remember much about that.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place.
Urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered materials, but can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event and all. Urban legends are understood as a modern evolution of Jung's archetypes. We recognize certain blah, informed by our own blah, and popularized by our media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can even be artificially in popular culture using our Bureau-made anthology television program. That's going to be fun. I forgot about that. Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exasperates the details. Certain paranatural phenomena contain clear elements of popularized folklore, AOUs that only occur on something, a pair of scissors that consume human something through two punctures on the something. These details living in the minds of so many have been given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children, they are paranatural realities waiting to happen. Refer to file 493-6942 for full report.
The hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy.
Okay.
That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
How to handle unscheduled visitors entering the library. Start with the following. Welcome to the Federal Bureau of Control, established in 1964 as part of an effort to strengthen government relations. We are proud to serve the United States and her people as we strive for transparency and excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. If they do not leave, then ask them these questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you from New York City or just waiting? How do you find this place? Their answers are sufficiently harmless, explain that this is a secure federal office and that they'll need to leave. If their answers seem... escort them to a private room. There, perform the gunner's psychological assessment. If their responses are within the acceptable range of deviance, see the provided scoring sheet, then something immediately. Remember, there's no such thing as too suspicious. Say that again. Just a little creepy. Hey, there's that triangle thing we were talking about. Danger second class. Pulaski. Is he a tougher guy? Tougher wrist.
Must cleanse control points. An enemy. Corrupt. Spreading.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it.
Not sure what you're doing, but it seems to be working.
Shit. You did it. We did it.
Outfits.
Can you hear me? Are you with us? With the Bureau? Are you still sane?
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
Her feelings mutual.
Hey,
Yeah, I'm Pope.
janitor was
Emily
pretty
Pope,
cool.
Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie? Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting. I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this
Hiss?
that works. Somehow the Hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah,
I found his body. And the gun. Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
the service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet. A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan?
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the bureau she's a part of. Yes. I can try. I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together. Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
Alright, guys. This is a good start to the game. Already I'm back in it, feeling good about the game, and replaying it. And it's really cool design, and action is fun, and environments are destructible. I can't complain about that. So I'm looking forward to continuing this game. For now, we're going to be stopping the episode here, and then picking it up again tomorrow. We'll probably put these out every day like we've been doing Condemned and Visage, especially now that getting closer to the end of Condemned. Visage not so much, but we're working our way through it. So thanks for coming, guys. Enjoy the stream, and we'll see you in the next one.